According to the executive law, under what condition can a non-resident be appointed as a notary public in New York State? Let's have a look at that executive law of the Notary Public License Law, particularly section 130, which is entitled Appointment of Notaries Public. And if you scroll down to the middle of the paragraph, it states that every person appointed as a notary public must, at the time of his or her appointment, be a resident of the state of New York or, and this is the important part for answering the question, have an office or place of business in New York State. So with this in mind, let's have a look at the four choices to determine our solution. Choice A states if they have a business or office within New York State. Well, that's precisely what we just read from section 130 of the executive law, but before we mark this as the correct solution, let's have a look at the other three choices just to be certain. Choice B states if they are related to a current notary public. Well, that's not stated in the law, and therefore choice B is not the solution. Choice C states if they have been a resident of New York State within the last 5 years. This too is not stated as a requirement, and therefore choice C is not the solution. Choice D states if they are sponsored by a New York State attorney. This as well is not stated as a basis for a non-resident being appointed as a notary public in New York State, and therefore we can strike this out, which leaves choice A, if they have a business or office within New York State, as the correct solution.